So let's just move on further and talk about solving a linear equation. How we can solve a linear equation and how we can able to find out the solution of a linear equation. So let us suppose if I am taking a linear equation into variable as nothing but 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Definitely this is nothing but a linear equation into variable because we can represent it into the formation of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So let us suppose if I am finding out the solution of this linear equation. Let us suppose if I am taking the different values of x. Let us suppose if I'll start with x is equal to 0 and y as 4. Let us suppose if I'm starting with x is equal to 0. So if I'll substitute the value x is equal to 0, if I'll substitute x is equal to 0 in this particular equation, then we will definitely get the value as nothing but y is equal to 4. How come? Let us suppose if I'm substituting x as 0 in this equation. So let us suppose we have 2x plus 3y is equal to 0 and I'm taking x as 0. So it will be 2 into 0 plus of 3y, which is nothing but is equal to 12. And further, if I'll solve this, 2 into 0 is nothing but 0. So this value is 0. Plus of 3y means 3y is equal to 12. Let's just transpose 3 on towards the other side. So it will be nothing but y is equal to 12 by 3 and 3 into 1 is 3, 3 into 4 is 12 means y is 4. It means for the value of x is equal to 0, we are getting the y as 4. And furthermore, we can say that x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 4 are actually satisfying this equation. Satisfying this equation. What does it mean? If I'll substitute x as 0 and y as 4 in this equation or on the left hand side, then left hand side would definitely comes out to be equal to the right hand side. You can substitute the value as x0, y is equal to 4 over here, you will definitely get the answer as 12. So whenever for any value of x and y we are getting LHS is equal to RHS, then that particular points are called as the solution of this linear equation into variable. So it means that x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4 is the solution of 2x plus 3y is equal to 12, or we can say that is the root of 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. So hence x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4 is the solution of the linear equation in two variable which is given to us, that is 2x plus 3y is equal to 12. Let us suppose if I'll take another point as x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4. If I'm taking x is equal to 1, y is equal to 4, let us suppose if we are substituting these values over here, x is equal to 1. So let's just substitute x is equal to 1. So it is 2. Y is equal to 4. If I'm substituting y is equal to 4 over here. So y into 3 is nothing but 12. So 12 plus of 2 is 14. It means that it is not satisfying. It is not satisfying this particular linear equation in two variable. It means this is not a solution at all. This is not a solution at all for this particular equation. This is not a solution at all. Let us suppose if I am taking another point as x is equal to 6, y is equal to 0. If I am taking x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 0, then what we are getting from this particular point, that again this is the solution. This is the solution of this particular equation. How come? Because if we'll substitute x as 6 in this equation, y as 0 in this equation, then we will get 6 into 2 is nothing but 12. 12 plus 0 is 12 again. So 12 is equal to 12. So hence at the end what we are getting, that yes, again this is nothing but the solution of this particular linear equation in two variables. So it means that we already have found out the two solutions. The two solutions of this linear equation in two variable. Furthermore, we can also find out more than two solutions of this equation. So actually what we have concluded from this particular points that this equation may have infinitely many solutions, because as we already have seen that this equation do have this as a solution, this as a solution. It will take another point, then maybe that point will also come as a solution of this particular equation. So at the end we have concluded that this linear equation must have infinitely many solutions. So hence at the end what we can say that a linear equation in two variable has infinitely many solutions. So always remember, for any linear equation in two variable, it must have infinitely many solutions. Just like we did over here, we have already find out the two solutions that are related with this linear equation in two variable. Similarly, we can find infinitely many solutions for this linear equation in two variable. So this is a really very special note. Always remember, a linear equation in two variable has infinitely many solutions. So let's just move on further and talk about another concepts related with it.